The kitchen window was open to the July warmth, and the scent of tomato vines carried in on the evening breeze. I remember standing at the counter, barely tall enough to see over the rim of the old ceramic sink, where my grandmother rinsed berries for her summer cake, a ritual that marked the arrival of the long, languid days. The light poured golden across the worn linoleum floor, dancing over dust motes suspended in the air as she hummed a tune I never learned the words to. Outside, the garden thickened in green abundance, beans curling around an improvised trellis, bees busy in the squash blossoms, and the distant, gentle rise of children's laughter floating in from the yard, my cousins calling me through the screen door. But inside, the world slowed to a hush. I watched my grandmother's hands, steady and sure, scarred by time and soap. Her fingers stained a faint violet from the berries. She moved with a grace born of habit and of love. She handed me a bowl smooth, cool, empty, and I felt the gravity of this simple task, to sort out the best berries, plump and dark, gentle lest they bruise. Our fingers worked together, and as we leaned in close over the bowl, the smell of sugar and fruit mixed with lilac and flower dust. Her voice, soft as a secret, began to tell me stories of her own summers, a time when she ran wild through fields that are now houses, of her mother's hands, her father's laughter on a Sunday afternoon. I listened as sunlight softened. Time seemed to pause between the tick of the mantel clock and the whir of a distant lawnmower. The fabric of her apron brushed my arm. The edge of her sleeve held the warmth of the day. Her gentle words slipped between recipe instructions and recollections, and I felt an uncertain longing, as if I too were reaching back through years that didn't belong to me. When the cake was in the oven, the kitchen grew quiet, but for the rhythmic sound of the wooden spoon against the bowl and the whistle of a kettle. I watched the steam curl upward, ghostly, appearing and vanishing, and marvelled at the mystery inside that oven, how ordinary ingredients became something worthy of celebration. Later, sitting on the porch steps, eating a slice heavy with berries, my legs bare and my knees smudged with soil, I tasted summer itself, sweet, tart, like laughter and tears together. The grown-ups talked softly.